Happy Sunday, everyone. This is Talisha, Sister Girl Ray on IntellectualRadio-Com. It's finally a little warm outside today. We're excited about that. Today I have in the building my special guest, Shay. We're here to talk about her glueless wig line and some of her other products. So, Shay, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
Again, my name is Shay, and I am the owner of the Weave Lux Spire. I also specialize in making wigs on different installations, as far as glueless, braidless sew-ins, frontals, lace wigs, and things of that nature.
So let's start off by talking about the braidless glue sewing.
The braidless sew-in. Okay, so what
Describe
the braidless sew-in is? The braidless sew-in is installed. It's similar to a when you used to get like the glue in your hair, in between your hair.
Okay.
So instead of that, there's the micro links in between your hair, and then I'm sewing the track onto the micro links. So it gives a more flatter appearance. So when you're washing your hair on a daily basis, then it stays longer. So it stays about maybe about 2 months. Instead of like with the braids, instead of you washing your hair and the braids start loosening up, the links doesn't do that.
But is your real hair out?
Your real hair out. So all of your hair is out, and the tracks are actually in between your hair.
But my hair is nappy.
Well, see, here's the option. So if your hair is kinky,
kinky,
you have the option of purchasing coarser hair texture.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to feel like you have to maintain your hair like you would, like still pressing it through to maintain it at home. Okay. Or you can get a relaxer and you can get straight hair and have the micro links sewn in between your hair.
Okay. So with that, is that just better overall, less tension of pulling your hair and braiding it? What are the benefits for your natural hair by doing this?
Okay, so the benefits of the natural hair, it all depends on the client and their lifestyle. So for this particular install, this will probably fit someone that is looking for a really natural look, a flatter appearance, someone that likes to wear their hair up in a ponytail without seeing any tracks. They're looking for something really natural, and they don't have to worry about, another thing, if you're tender-headed too. So this is not as tight. If you can't take braids or anything like that, this would be something for you. So these tracks are, sewn in between your hair and they lay flatter. So that's the benefit of that. So you can go natural, you can be natural, and you can have a relaxer as well with this install.
Because I cry in Shay's hair. Like Shay finally convinced me to go natural. Besides when I wear when I get a relaxer, because I still relax your leave out, ladies. That one part. But other than that, I'm completely natural. And I cry every time she combs through my hair. I'm talking about like the little girl on Color Purple cry. Like, that's why I don't really wear my hair, because it's too hard to maintain. But okay, so that's one option.
That's one option. Another option is getting a partial sew-in. So a partial sew-in is when you're leaving a little bit of your hair out. Again, it gives a natural appearance because the leave out is covering your hair, and the rest of the hair is actually braided up. So therefore giving like a partial protective hairstyle. This again can be for someone with a relaxer or someone that is natural as well. However, I do not recommend coming into your hair with a fresh perm. Never come into your stylist with a fresh perm wanting to get braids or anything of that nature, because that just forces your stylist to have to pull and put a little bit more tension on the braid to keep it in that braid.
Okay.
The next option would be a full sew-in. And there's so many different types of full sew-ins. One would be I call it the old school one, when you have all of your hair braided and then the stylist actually completely sews in all of the hair and ends up at the top.
Now that's like high school old
school. But it works for somebody that doesn't want to have to worry about that lace closure or frontal. So, or when you want to have your French bang, the Chinese bang going across, that's perfect. But you have to make sure that closure at the top is laid flat. Now, these frontals and these lace closures are a step up. This gives a natural look. Now, let me just say this. We're saying lace. So this right here is a frontal. Okay, it's a 13 by 7. Okay, so 13 inches across and 7 inches going to the back. And so this can be sewn on, and then they also have a lace closure, which is a little bit smaller than this. But let me tell you, ladies, don't give your stylist a hard time saying, well, I can see the lace, I can see a lace. It's a lace. You're going to see some type of form of lace.
Is that lace that you have on right now?
It is lace that I have on, but it should be hard. It shouldn't be like, oh, that's a lace.
But I can't, from right here, I really can't see it.
Right, you can't.
But you're a hairstylist too.
Right.
Keisha, go get it installed. Don't go buy the glue and then go home. Go to Shay and let her show you how to do it. Because I've seen some people, and I ain't gonna call nobody out, where this give me the lace front. Where you forgot to cut this part.
Yeah, I need you to cut it off.
I need you to stop watching YouTube videos and go to the professional and make sure the first couple times that you have somebody show you how to do it. Because I have never worn one. I've tried them on. But like I said, I know that it's some more maintenance up here that needs to be taken care of.
I was just about to get
than just popping it on and leaving John's Beauty in gold. Now listen. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. So listen. This wig that you have on now, can we talk about it?
Okay. So what I have on is this is raw Indian hair, and it's made with a HD lace closure. Now, what the HD means is that it's more natural looking. It matches any skin tone, so it actually kind of melts in your skin. There's some little alterations that you have to do with the lace, that the stylist has to do with the lace to make it look more natural and blend in with your skin. But with these installs, you should be able to pull it up in a ponytail with your little baby hairs and things of that nature. Now, what I was going to mention about the sew-in and the glueless unit, because I have on a glueless unit. With the sew-in method, the maintenance part can be a little tricky. So it's very important to go to your stylist and whoever she may be every 2 weeks to have your install tightened up. Because what happens with closures is that over a period of time, of course, your hair grows, right?
Now, do you take this off every night?
Well, with the unit, yeah, you can take it off every night or you can keep it on. Okay. The thing about that is that with the units, I'm taking your actual measurements of your head, so that it actually clings to your scalp. So I can just do this, and that's just exactly how it's supposed to fit. So I have a wig where I work out. I have a wig where I go to work. I have a wig.
She comes different every time I see her. Beautiful.
Different colors. That's the beauty of it.
But this is your hairline on here, right?
This is my hairline.
Yeah. Now, my question is, as far as now that's not the synthetic hair, you can dye it, you can change it, you can do whatever you want to with it.
You can do exactly anything that you want to do with it. That's the nature of it. You can have 5 different wigs, have 5 different names, and she'd be 5 different personalities. That's the beauty of it. Another thing is with the sew-in. Now, here's the tricky part: is now they have the glue, which I do not recommend. They have the I'm
gonna still touch on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. They have the glue, they have the sprays, and all of that to keep it down. All of that has a high alcohol content, which can dry out your scalp, dry out your skin. I sometimes when I'm sewing it on, it's a quick fix, but this is just so much better. You don't need nothing. You don't need anything to keep it down. When you put it on, it just clings to your scalp.
Now, how much is it, Shay, to do a custom wig if I want it, but with minus the hair? If I say, here's the hair, I want you to make me a custom wig. How much does that range?
The starting price is $180. And then the turnaround time can be 7 to 10 business days. Now, if I finish shortly before that, then I'll definitely give you a call and you can pick it up. But usually around 7 to 10 business days.
Now, can I bring it to you to wash it? Because I don't like doing anything. Can I bring it to you to wash it and maintain it and tighten her up or whatever needs to be done?
Absolutely. Yes. There's a service where you can come in. I have a few clients that come in, drop their unit off. I wash, pin curl it, and they come and pick it up.
And she's just ready.
And she's ready to go.
Right.
She is ready to go. I love that part. So that eliminates, again, if you have a sew-in, you come in as a customer and you have it washed, maintenance, and tightened, then you have to sit with me for about an hour or so to get your braids dry. This eliminates all of that.
So let's talk about this beauty right here. We named her Sky.
Hey, Sky.
Now, what hair does she have in? This is a glueless wig as well.
So
we can take this off.
Yes.
Do you mind?
No, go ahead. Sorry, Sky.
Okay. So this is a glueless wig, you guys. Now go ahead and let's talk about Sky here.
So, Sky, this is raw Indian hair, straight, that I just curled. Actually, pin curled it last night. The beauty about the pin curls is that you can pin curl and your curls last forever.
Now, did you cut this? Because this top part's short.
I did not cut it. The only thing I did, her closure part is a little bit shorter. That gives a natural, so I don't have to cut it. So it just turns into like maybe layers or something.
That is just absolutely beautiful. I know you can't hear if you're just listening on iHeartIntellectualRadio.com, but it is layered. It's got a little bounce at the top of it. It's amazing. Now let's turn it inside and see how it looks.
And so I actually, you can have them hand sewn or you can have them machine sewed. So I usually
I saw you with a sewing machine.
Yeah. So
I'm telling you about black people. We get down and dirty. You are sewing hair together.
Sewing it together. And it takes literally probably about under an hour to do something like this. And what's crazy that I actually just recently have gotten out of town clients just to come to see me to get a unit. I have a few clients from Baltimore, St. Louis, just to come get fitted for a wig. And she comes, come back and get another one. Now I have, I'm set up to where you can do your consultations either via video, or you can come in to have your measurements done, and you can have your unit mailed off to you.
Right. Now I have several questions about this one, and just in general, hot summer, hot girl summer, whatever they're gonna call it this year. Is there a way? Is there not get as much on there? Is it a way to? I know you get the caps that have the holes in it. That's one method. But what about people? We really don't care in the winter. But what about in the summertime? Because you feel like you're wearing a hat sometimes. Yes. So what's the best advice you have for somebody now that the summer and warmer months are coming up?
They have a really good ventilated cap that they have. They have a lot more air coming through there. All my units come with at least 3 bundles. You have the option of minimizing that to 2 bundles. If you like, you can definitely get less hair, and you can definitely choose the type of cap that you want, especially for summertime. You want more air coming to your scalp, and you want to actually get your be able to oil your scalp too as well.
That is just, I mean, it feels amazing. It's lightweight. And it would be custom to your hair. So that's, I mean, if you're going to spend $180, that doesn't include the hair. What if I want to include the hair?
So including the hair, the unit start at $400, and that's including the hair. And then again, it goes up if you're looking for color.
But the good thing about it is this lasts forever.
Oh, yeah. The hair can last up to a year or more. That's with proper maintenance. If you don't feel comfortable with taking care of it at home, you definitely have the option of dropping it off and me maintaining it for you. You can just pick it right back up.
But if you're going to spend $400 for a year worth of weave, you think about the cheap ones that you buy throughout the year. You're going to spend 75 here, 85 here, 75 here, 85 here. You spent it. You're just doing it up front.
Yep.
Because when I had my hair, that lasted me over a year. Now I did get different styles in between. It wasn't a weave. It was just her hairline sewn in. It lasted me. It was worth it because I kept getting it sewn back in and washed.
It is worth it. It is well worth it when you think about it. And then another thing is when you're doing when you're coming in for a consultation, you just put a $50 deposit, 50% deposit down, and then in 7 to 10 weeks you just pay your balance, and then you pick up your unit.
It's amazing. Now, what made you want to start? Let's talk about what you do for cancer patients.
Okay.
What inspired you to start working with cancer patients? I think it's amazing and beautiful. Shout out to everyone out there. What made you start wanting to work with them, and what benefits and things do you do differently for patients? Like, is it something that, because I know I have a girl who's on my team, and certain smells and certain stuff she can't have because of the treatments that she's in. So what is different that you do with the cancer patients?
Well, what is different is that, first of all, it's for the cancer patients, it's for anybody that's experienced any medical hair loss. So anything that you're going through medically, your insurance can take care of it, and I am able to accept the insurance. So all you would need is a prescription or a diagnosis from your doctor, and you're just handing me a prescription stating that you have this illness, whatever the case may be. From that point, then I submit it through your insurance, and we go through all the claim issues and and you take care of your deductible. Another thing I can say about this process is Medicaid and Medicare. Um, also cover it, but I think it may be a little extensive as far as the approval process. But I am willing to work with Medicare and Medicaid to get you approved for it.
That's amazing that insurances are paying for weave. Shout out to the. And I usually have bad things to say about them, but shout out to the medical field for that.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. And the process is called cranial prosthesis, and that is just another word for a medical unit.
I think a lot of people don't know about that. So spread the word about that your insurance can cover it.
Yes.
Now, is there anything special that you can't or cannot or do for them because of the treatments that they're going through?
It just depends on their sensitivity, guys. I think everyone has their different side effects of the chemotherapy. So if they're sensitive to something, I would just have to know whatever they're sensitive to. But other than that, no, it's just the same thing. It's glueless. They can change it up. They can get color if they're not sensitive to color. They can wear it for as long as they want. They can take it on, put it off. They can drop it off to get it maintenance. And that, they can do pretty much everything else.
Perfect. Let's get into these products. So Shay, let's first talk about this one. This is called the Shay Faye Growth Serum, black seed, castor oil, and rosemary.
Yeah.
Talk about this.
So this product is stimulates the hair follicles. You can put this on once or twice or up to 3 times a week.
But then your hair's gonna be greasy like fried chicken.
No, it's actually not greasy. It's not really greasy. You just
are you putting it just around your edges?
No. Well, you can put it on your edges and you can put it on throughout your scalp.
Okay.
And this actually helps to assist grow your hair. Now, I don't want you to say that this is going to make you grow your hair because you also have to. I always recommend my clients to go to a dermatologist to find out what truly is wrong with the follicle, because you can be spending thousands and thousands of dollars on something, maybe the follicle is dead. So once you find that out, this is a product that you can use to assist with your hair growth, as well as to keeping your scalp and hair clean.
It smells very good. How much does this retail, Shay?
This retails at $15 today. I'm doing it for $10.
Sister Girl Radio. So I'm gonna have to get one of these. Sister Girl Radio promotion. She's doing them for $10. You guys inbox her. Okay, so for me, I I like doing that with my hair. If I could just have Shay, one day when I hit the lotto or get real money, Shay just gonna walk around with me. So for me, I like to have convenient hairstyles. So with my braids, would I be able to kind of drop this around the edges and in within?
That is probably one of the most easiest things to have when you have your braids. You can just drop this in there. You can actually put this a little bit in your conditioner and leave it on instead of the dryer with it.
Can you warm it up?
You can warm it up as a hot oil treatment as well. So it's
good morning,
versatile.
Tangi. Shout out to Tangi. Shout out to all the viewers. We got Tangi. We got Janelle. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Okay, so you guys, Sister Girl Radio, she's running a special on her growth serum. Say you watch Sister Girl Radio. They're retailing for $10 instead of $15. Support Black businesses. Let's get into this edge control. Now I have the edge control on today, you guys. So I'm gonna be honest. Even though we're friends, went to high school together, she knows I'm honest.
I do.
I told you when I bought it. What did I say? If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you. So let me be clear. This is old, thebomb.com. Now, here's the problem, ladies, where you guys are failing. Okay? In the morning, when you went out last night, don't put this on top of the edge control you had on last night.
Yep.
Wipe your edges down in the morning when you cleanse your face, then apply. That's why it looks white like that, because you are applying it on top of the gel before. And I got that from you, so I've been using that tip. So like this morning, I did wear it last night. So this morning when I cleansed my face, I washed around the edges. I just put a little here and then I swooped it. So this here is the bomb. And how much does this retail for, Shay?
Retails for $15. Again, I'm doing this for $10 today.
I'm just going to rack up. Just leave this here. No, I'm telling you guys, it's not a gimmick. It's nothing to play with. This is the bomb. But I think with any edge control, make sure you cleanse your hair first. But what I like about this is lightweight. I don't feel gooky. So what made you want to come out with your own edge control?
A lot of clients when you have clients, they are always asking what products do you use, what products are best. I wanted to have a product that not only conditions your hair and strengthens your hair, but also did what it was supposed to do. It controls your edges. You can use this for locks. You can use this for braiding. You can use this for your edges. It's a conditioning agent as well. It does not get hard and it absolutely stays. It's not going to curl your hair up and it's going to lay them edges down. And that's why I love it. And that's why this actually sells out more than anything I have because it actually works.
So you guys DM Shay. We got the serum and the edge control for 10. I will post a picture of these on my Facebook and tag her so you also can inbox her. I haven't tried the serum, but I am going to get it and then I will give a review. But I can vouch for the edge control. It is amazing. So go ahead.
I'm sorry. Another thing I wanted to say is that right now I have a contest going for a free frontal, or HD frontal, and that's just simply if you follow Shaylan Faye, SHaylanFaye on Instagram. I'm giving away a frontal, and all you have to do is tag 2 friends. I'm actually notating that. And I'm just want to reach 300 followers. So if you help me reach 300 followers, you can go ahead and get you a free frontal.
But wait a minute. That means I got to go unfollow you and follow you back and then tag because I'm already following. No, I am. I'm going to unfollow. Look at God. Don't make me choke. I'm going to unfollow you and I'm going to follow you back and I'm going to tag 2 people. Nah, I'll let your other followers, she already hooks me up. See, look at me. Oh, I was really gonna do that, but anyway, Lord, let's talk about these different hairs that you brought. What is this kind of hair that you brought? Can I take it out of this little bag?
Take it out the little
Go ahead.
So this is a Brazilian body wave. You can wear it straight. You can wear it wavy. All the hair that I have, you can wet it, and it gives a pretty wave. Even with this straight hair, you can wet it, and it gives nice, pretty wave.
Your own line. I just want to say shout out to that. I know we did the Boss Girls extensions. Yeah. Now we got this one, So what I want to tell you guys about her hairline, even the last one, I could do anything with it. You know how you be scared to go to the gym and stuff like that? You just go and then wash it and blow dry it back out. It doesn't like kink up. Now I think I kept mine a little bit too long. Last time I went to Shay, she just cut it out and threw it in the garbage. She was like, Salisha, it's done. I was getting all of it I cut out. But it will last a solid year, ladies. But here's something I think we don't do. Like you said, the maintenance.
It's the maintenance.
You get a sew in and then you wait a month. And I know we don't wash our hair every day, but that's real healthy if you wait a month to wash your hair. So you might not necessarily have to go to Shay. Go back to where you came from, but wash, condition, and take care of your weave, and it'll take care of you. You can't just buy it. I don't care if you spend $1,000 a bundle and just buy it and put it on. That's the misconception that a lot of people in our community just buy it and don't take care of it.
I agree. That's why I offer a service at the salon is for weave maintenance. So you come in, you get it washed, get your hair washed, tightened, and restyled. And I have that service for $60, which isn't bad. Sorry. But yeah, the hair, it lasts. It lasts for up to a year or more.
Now, what is this one, Shay?
That's the Brazilian straight. This hair, it curls up. You can wear it straight. And all of the hair you can also color as well. It also lasts for up to a year. But again, this is it's really good hair. It's really good hair and it holds up well.
What about shedding?
Shedding, minimum shedding, very minimum shedding. I also offer a serum that's sold out. I don't have it here. It's a light serum that gives it a nice little shine to the hair too as well.
But it's not heavy.
It's not heavy. And it's not oily because sometimes I have clients that come in and they say, why oil my hair? But when you put heavy oil in your hair and you blend and it starts touching your weave, that is like the hardest thing to get out. Oil is not going to come out this weave. Okay. It's just going to look wet.
So don't put oil directly on your scalp.
Don't put oil directly on your scalp. That's why I have the drops. When you order this, you put the drops and you just drop it in between your scalp so you can get to your scalp and not your hair.
Okay, let's talk about maintaining your real hair underneath because that's another thing we neglect.
Yeah.
Clipping your ends, hot oil treatments. What do you recommend if someone, especially like me with kinky hair, what maintains your underneath your hair before you start getting sew-ins and units? What are some good steps you can give people that may, like me, have just transitioned into completely natural?
Washing at least every 2 weeks and conditioning. You need to alternate between a moisturizing conditioner and a protein conditioner. A protein conditioner is going to strengthen the hair. over a period of time, I don't care what type of style you have, whether it be braids, whether it be a sew-in, a wig, any type of protective style, you need to make sure you're adding some type of moisture to your hair. When you take down your braids, your hair is, of course, weakened to a point. You have some shedding going on. So you're going to have that. But the purpose of this is to minimize all of that and to keep your hair nice and strong and healthy. And when I say alternating, every 2 weeks you need to at least get a moisturizing conditioner. The next 2 weeks, maybe get a protein conditioner. And depending on your hair type or what shape your hair is in, you can combine it and do like a combo.
So does that mean we have a shampoo and conditioner line coming soon?
Well, we might be thinking about that. Absolutely. I am definitely thinking about that. So
yeah, because I think with all the products out there, we get a little confused, especially me, on what to use and what quality to get. Because a lot of things are just, I would say, just trying to get your money. What's a good line out there now? Well, we really shouldn't say it because they're not paying me, but I will let this be a freebie. What's a good line out there now of shampoo and conditioner that you would recommend that we can buy over the counter, whether it be from Sally's or a beauty supply?
Shea Moisture is really good. I love the Shea Moisture hair products for the natural hair.
That's the one at Walgreens, right?
Yeah. Just get it at Walgreens. Another line I love is I can't think of the name of it. If I think of the name of it, it'll come to me. It's in a red. I always recommend it to my clients. It's in a reddish container. Cream of Nature. There it is. Cream of Nature has a Moroccan oil line that has the foam wrap and also has the shampoo and conditioner. That line is like off the chain. It's so good for your weave. It moisturizes your hair and it doesn't get the hair dry or brittle. So it does a great job with that.
Okay. It doesn't get hot. Okay, so what about the hot oil treatment, the one I got last time I was with you? How often do you recommend you get that?
You could do the hot oil treatment once or twice a month. Again, you don't want to get something that you don't want to do it too often because again, it's oil. And you don't want to come in with so much oil on your scalp trying to get a foam.
My scalp is so dry. I be wanting to moisturize it, but it's like a catch-22.
And you can actually, because you have braids, your scalp is exposed. You can actually do a nice conditioner treatment with your braids in.
Right.
Which is good.
Right. I'm going to do something with it tonight. That's why I was asking you. Because I think the one I bought, I think I'm going to go get the Shea Butter from Walgreens, like you said.
Get the Shea Butter. I'm going to give you this. And what you do is you put a couple of drops on your conditioner, oil it, rub it on your scalp, get your cap. And I need you to saturate it.
Okay.
Get your cap and sit under a dryer. Now,
I don't want to touch nothing and look like the people from Coming to America when I sit down on the couch.
No, that's why you got your cap. Get the plastic cap.
The Jerry Curl cap?
The Jerry Curl cap.
I didn't even know they still make those.
Yes. So get that, put it on.
Okay.
And sit under something heated so that it can penetrate your scalp and everything like that.
Clipping your ends.
Because
when I come to you on the 28th, we clipping my ends. Every time I come to Shay's like, don't get them yet because you're going to get your hair braided.
Yeah.
Clip your ends, ladies.
Yes, indeed. 8 to 10 weeks. Okay. I say you get your ends trimmed. Definitely you want to, before you do any protective style, definitely recommend doing that and also moisturizing your hair, deep condition before you put it into braids as well.
Why do you think people have forgotten their real hair because we wear so much weave?
That's the very reason why, because we wear so much weave. It's so convenient. It's a hassle sometimes taking it out because clients want to take it out themselves. They don't want to go through all that.
It's a full process. I'm going through it now. I'm going on a Friday to get my braids taken. I'm going to her at 9 a.m. to get it washed and conditioned. Then I'm going back to get it braided. Like this is a full-time job. No, for real, Shay. Even though I know you do it for a living, but even before that, maintaining all of this is a full-time job.
Yeah.
And people are like, why you don't wear your real hair? Because I don't like my real hair, one. And two, it's nothing really you can do with it.
Yep.
And now that I've gone natural, if I flat out it, by the time I go out, I'm going to look like Don King because it's going to shrink right up. And I'm not for the natural look.
So, man, don't be tripping on us. We wear our units. We wear our
wigs. They wear their units too. Shout out to all the men that's getting the units and the beards and getting y'all got the units and the sew-ins too.
Insurance will pay for those units too.
For the men?
Yes, indeed. They will. Now,
so the ones that are balding, that have the George Jefferson?
if there is a medical condition why this young man is having,
really?
yes, indeed.
No, but it's changing people's lives. So now do we have to start asking them is it their real hair?
Oh, yes.
No, but you probably can
See?
see it. But no, I have seen some men. I'll be like, really?
Good.
It's changing their confidence in their life, which it does
It
for us
is.
as well. But yeah, would you ever start doing that shit?
You know what? I'm not a hair cutter.
You're not good with the
I'm
clippers.
not good with the clippers.
But it's becoming $1 million industry.
It is.
So yeah, don't talk about us men because y'all be in there dying and frying and slime with y'all hair and y'all Dame Jean beard. So don't talk about us.
Right.
But being a woman is a lot to maintain.
It is. And so that's why you have me or any stylist in your area to help the process. Go to your stylist and get your maintenance, get your scalp and your hair clean.
And ask questions.
Ask questions. Don't go months and months and months without cleaning your hair. Or
you just don't want to be the one that has to have the person that comes in for months and months.
Okay.
Have you ever had to tell somebody you're not touching it?
No, I don't do that.
But I don't do that.
I'll be in there. That look. I'll be in there cutting.
Like, Shay's real sweet. She'll be like, so when the last time you washed your hair?
I mean, you just don't. It's for the health of your hair and your scalp.
But you know what? Some people, either they don't know how, but no, ladies, y'all leaving y'all weave in
too long. And I tell my clients, I do not recommend going 3 months. I know for a long time they used to say 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. I say 2 months because the reason why I say that, if you go over 2 months, sometimes your hair may not be able to handle that. And when I mean by handle that, I mean by the 3 month period, your hair mats up and locks out. You get more shedding. Your hair is dry. If your hair was dry going into that sew-in, it's going to be drier coming out. So you're having more breakage, more damage to your hair. So I say keep it in for 2 months and get your maintenance every 2 weeks, especially if you're active. If you're working out, you're going to have more buildup. And what happens is when you're taking down your hair, you get that buildup. You ever see that white gold? That's the product. It's not fungus. It's product buildup and it's dry scalp buildup.
But there can be fungus in your hair.
It can be fungus. Now, fungus comes from moisture. So when you're washing your hair and you're not allowing your hair to dry, that fungus, that smell, if you let it
that's why you made me sit up there with my braids.
Yes, we got to sit under that dryer and I take those clips and let that air get into your scalp, because the most important thing is when you have your hair wet is letting your hair dry completely. Then that eliminates the odor. So ladies, when you are working out and you can't get to your stylist, make sure you're washing your hair and you're letting your hair dry.
Right. That's amazing. Thank you. You guys, Shay is amazing. First of all, give your plug on let's talk about the frontal giveaway one more time.
Frontal giveaway. Please follow Shaylan Faye at Shaylan Faye on Instagram, and that's SHAYLAN as in Nancy FAYE. That's one word. That's on Instagram. Tag 2 friends. My goal is to get up to 300 followers. I just started this page. And you get a free HD closure. Frontal. That's a big thing. That's the big thing because that's the most expensive piece of the sew-in. So go ahead, follow me on Instagram.
Yes, and what is your Facebook page?
Facebook page is the salon. It's the Weave Lux Bar, and that's and then Weave Lux is one word, WEAVELUXE and space BAR.
Okay, go ahead and give out your business number as well for people who want to contact you, and I also will post this on my page.
Yes, you can contact me at 630-783-6800.
Okay, and you guys don't forget, I'm going to post a picture of both the serum and the edge control. She's running a special for Sister Girl Radio listeners for $10. Get your product, support Black businesses. Shay, it was such a pleasure having you in the studio today.
Thank you for having me.
And you guys tag, post, and support. Okay, you guys? And I want to thank everybody for watching, listening, and I will post all her information on my page. And Sister Girl Radio will be back in 2 weeks. You guys have an amazing Sunday. Live, laugh, and learn. Sister Girl Radio, IntellectualRadio.com.